Get ready for the dictation. Start. This transfer petition is filed under section 406 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, read with order 39 of the Supreme Court Rules 2013, with prayer for transfer of the FIR number 241 of 2020 under section 341, 342, 380, 406, 420, 306, 506 and 120B of the Indian Penal Code 1860, registered at the Rajiv Nagar Police Station, Patna, and all consequential proceedings from the jurisdiction of the Additional Chief Judicial Magistrate, 3rd Patna Sadar, to the Additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate, Bandra, Mumbai. The matter relates to the unnatural death of the actor Sushant Singh Rajput on 14/6/2020 at his Bandra residence at Mumbai. The deceased resided within Bandra police station jurisdiction, and there itself the unnatural death under section 174 of CRPC was reported. The petitioner is a friend of the deceased, and she too is in the acting field since last many years. As regards the allegations against the petitioner in the FIR, the petitioner claims that she has been falsely implicated in the Patna FIR filed by Krishan Kishore Singh, respondent number 2, the father of the deceased actor. The petitioner and the deceased were in a live-in relationship, but on 8/6/2020, a few days prior to the death of the actor, she had shifted to her own residence at Mumbai. According to the petitioner, the Mumbai police is competent to undertake the investigation even for the FIR lodged at Patna. Heard Mr. Shyam Diwan, learned senior counsel, appearing for the petitioner, Mr. Maninder Singh, learned senior counsel, appearing on behalf of respondent number 1, State of Bihar, Mr. Vikas Singh, learned senior counsel, appearing on behalf of respondent number 2, complainant Dr. A.M. Singhvi, and Mr. R. Basant, learned senior counsel, appearing on behalf of respondent number 3, State of Maharashtra, and Mr. Tushar Mehta, learned solicitor general of India, appearing on behalf of respondent number 4. The petitioner contends that the incidents alleged in the complaint lodged by the father of the deceased have taken place entirely within the jurisdiction of State of Maharashtra, and therefore the complaint as received should have been forwarded to the jurisdictional police station of Bandra, Mumbai, for conducting the investigation. However, despite want of jurisdiction, the complaint was registered at Patna only because of political pressure brought upon the Bihar police authorities. Mr. Shyam Diwan, the learned senior counsel for the petitioner, argues that the courts in Bihar do not exercise lawful jurisdiction in the subject matter of the complaint, and since the acts alleged in the complaint are relatable to Mumbai jurisdiction, the mere factum of complaint being a resident of Patna does not confer jurisdiction on the Bihar police to conduct the investigation. Adverting to the subsequent transfer of the investigation to the CBI, Mr. Diwan argues that since the Bihar police lacked jurisdiction to investigate the allegations in the complaint, the transfer of the investigation to the CBI on Bihar government's consent would not amount to a lawful consent of the state government under section 6 of the Delhi Special Police Act 1946. The FIR, according to the petitioner, is contradictory and the complaint fails to disclose how the alleged actions of the petitioner led to the suicidal death of the actor. The petitioner projects that she has fully cooperated with the Mumbai police in their inquiry but will have no objection if the investigation is conducted by the CBI. Mr. Syam Diwan, the learned senior counsel, submits that justice needs to be done in this case and powers under Article 142 of the Constitution can be invoked by the court. Stop.